Subscribe to this YouTube channel and please enjoy watching this video. Premier League players come in all shapes, sizes, and ages, and the latter category can be an opinion divider of whether younger talents should be given an opportunity to shine on one of the biggest platforms that sport has to offer. Teenagers enrich their respective squads with something that senior assets normally don't have in their locker: a tireless work rate and a willingness to put everything on the line. After all, if a player fails to shine during their younger years, it just dampens their chances of becoming a regular in the senior team as they grow into the peak of their powers. It often takes a special talent to make a mark on, arguably, the best league on the planet, but over the years there have been many teen sensations to break through into senior proceedings, whether that be at a team competing for multiple honors or for a team flirting with relegation. So, that got us thinking. What is the best Premier League 11, at the current moment, made up purely of teenage stars? With the help of popular data website Transfermarkt, GameSport have mustered up an 11 of those still in their career infancy. Find out whether your club's prized possession made the grade below. Goalkeeper, Gabriel Slonina, Chelsea, on loan at Eupen. Having already been capped by the United States at the age of 19 is a sign of things to come with Slonina. Or that's at least what the Chelsea higher-ups will be hoping. Especially as they invested £8 million of the King's finest in his services last summer as their goalkeeping frailties continued to heighten. In a bid to secure regular first-team minutes this season, the American was loaned out to Belgian side Eupen as Slonina looks to gain valuable game time under his belt. So far, the young keeper has featured consistently, making 22 appearances in all competitions. With Chelsea struggling in the goalkeeping department, Slonina will be hoping to come back next season and force his way into the starting 11. However, another loan move could do the American shotstopper some good. Right back, Rico Lewis, Manchester City. To be a regular in Pep Guardiola's talent-laden Manchester City outfit, you must have something about you, especially at the ripe age of 19. A defender by trade, the Spaniard's blueprint often leads Lewis to move infield to perform the inverted fullback. But no dramas, the youngster has you covered. The world is the Englishman's oyster. After breaking into Guardiola's side last season, the young star has featured 10 times in the Premier League for the Manchester outfit so far this season. Lewis scored his first senior league goal in a 2-2 draw against Crystal Palace back in December. It's fair to say that the sky is the limit for the Englishman. If he carries on the way he's going this season, Lewis could find himself with a chance of being named in Gareth Southgate's squad for this summer's Euros. Centre-back, Ashley Phillips, Tottenham, on loan at Plymouth. Phillips, who is a 14-cap England under-19 international, became one of Ange Postecoglou's hand-picked summer arrivals for a mere fee of £2 million, per the Daily Mail. The young defender has struggled to break into the first team since joining from Blackburn Rovers last summer. In a bid to secure first-team action this season, the North London outfit loaned Phillips to Championship side Plymouth Argyle. He made his debut for his new team in a 1-1 draw with Huddersfield in January 2024. With the centre-back getting crucial minutes under his belt, he will be looking to force his way into Tottenham's starting 11 next season. Centre-back, Willy Kambwala, Manchester United. At the age of 19, Erik ten Hag has a real gem in his ranks. With Lisandro Martinez arguably being the only consistent centre-back featuring for the Red Devils so far this season, Willy Kambwala will be looking to push into the senior 11 at a consistent rate in the second half of the Premier League season. In October 2020, United signed him from French side Socox for around £3.5 million when he was just 16. After impressing United coaches at youth level, Kambwala was handed his Premier League debut in December, featuring in their 2-0 defeat to West Ham at the London Stadium. At 6 feet 4 inches, Kambwala has been described as a strong defender, who has the technical skills to succeed at the top level. His pace and confidence with the ball make him stand out among modern centre-backs as he looks to play a pivotal role for United in the future. Left-back, Lewis Hall, Newcastle United, on loan from Chelsea. Hall took a leap of faith by joining Eddie Howe's Newcastle United over the summer, and though we are yet to see whether his punt will pay off, regular minutes are surely beckoning. The promising full-back was one of Chelsea's star performers last term, especially as some of the more senior players were not living up to the high standards set by the Premier League behemoths. Destined to become a stalwart in the senior England setup in years to come, Hall has an extremely bright future ahead. Chelsea fans were gutted to see such a promising talent go, considering they are really struggling at the back with Ben Chilwell and Marc Cucurella consistently on the sidelines. Centre midfield, Lewis Miley, Newcastle United. Another Newcastle United prospect features on this list. Lewis Miley has deserved all the plaudits so far this season and has been an absolute joy to watch. Miley joined the Newcastle United Academy at the age of 7. Now, at 17, he is arguably one of the first names on Eddie Howe's team sheet in what has been a remarkable campaign for the young English midfielder. He made his debut against Chelsea back in May 2023, becoming the Magpies' youngest ever Premier League player. This season, he has pushed on in a monumental way. With Eddie Howe's side having many problems with injuries this season, he made his first start for the club in a 1-0 Carabao Cup win against Manchester City back in September. In November, Miley was named in the starting 11 for the first time in the Premier League in the club's 2-0 defeat to Bournemouth. 1 month later, he scored his first league goal in a 3-0 win over Fulham at St James's Park. Centre midfield, Kobbie Mainoo, Manchester United. The biggest breakout star of the 2023-24 Premier League season is without a shadow of a doubt Manchester United midfielder Kobbie Mainoo. The 18-year-old is a graduate of Manchester United's youth system and won the Jimmy Murphy Young Player of the Year award in 2023. Born in Stockport, he was handed his senior United debut in the Carabao Cup tie against Charlton Athletic back in January 2023. Despite suffering an injury during the Red Devils pre-season tour at the start of the season, Mainoo came back in November and was quick to force his way back into the team. The Englishman made his first league start for Erik ten Hag's side in a 3-0 win away at Everton. His first league goal came in United's sensational 4-3 win against Wolves in January 2024. With Mainoo continuing to get better every game, many have called for the midfielder to be included in Gareth Southgate's squad for the Euros in Germany. Centre midfield, Jack Hinchelwood, Brighton and Hove Albion. Joining Brighton's youth setup at the age of 7, Jack Hinchelwood has progressed through the ranks and has now established himself as one of the best young prospects in the Premier League. The versatile midfielder made his Premier League debut on the last day of the 2022-23 season in a 3-1 defeat to Aston Villa. His progress was recognized by the national youth team, calling him up to their under-18 squad in June 2023. This season, the young star has pushed on and has been an influential player for Roberto De Zerbi's side. Hinchelwood made his first start in a 6-1 defeat against Aston Villa back in September 2023. At 18, the youngster has been described as a ball-playing central midfielder with great tactical awareness. His first career goal for the Seagulls came in a 2-1 victory against Brentford back in December. With the player continuing to impress every time he steps foot on the pitch, it won't be long before he is snapped up by a top club. Right wing, Alejandro Garnacho, Manchester United. Manchester United fans are, understandably, full to the brim with excitement over Garnacho's development in the famous Old Trafford threads. Blessed with a terrific turn of pace and willingness to drive at retreating defenders, the Argentinian offers the 20-time English champions a different option when on the front foot. Tipped to be Cristiano Ronaldo's second coming, should Garnacho keep himself grounded among the masses of fanfare, Erik ten Hag and co. could have something incredibly exciting at their disposal. The 19-year-old has arguably been one of United's crucial players this season. With 3 goals already to his name so far in the league, the tricky winger channeled his inner Wayne Rooney in the club's 3-0 win away at Everton, scoring a sensational bicycle kick after just 3 minutes. With the likes of Marcus Rashford and Antony failing to impress this season, there has been a fair bit of pressure on Garnacho's shoulders. However, it's fair to say that he has accepted the challenge and continues to play a starring role for the Manchester outfit this season. Striker, Evan Ferguson, Brighton and Hove Albion. Both Manchester United and Liverpool had the chance to snap up a young Ferguson when he had trials at both clubs in the formative stages of his career. His current employers, however, offered the potential world beater a viable striker, Evan Ferguson, Brighton and Hove Albion. Both Manchester United and Liverpool had the chance to snap up a young Ferguson when he had trials at both clubs in the formative stages of his career. His current employers, however, offered the potential world beater a viable pathway to senior minutes. So far this season, Ferguson has equalled his Premier League goal-scoring tally from last season with 6. While Brighton have a plethora of talent to choose from up top, the young forward seems to be selected consistently under De Zerbi, which is a testament to the striker. With the 19-year-old growing at a rapid pace, it won't be long before he is snapped up by a top 6 club in the future, with the likes of Chelsea and Arsenal desperate to add to their attacking ranks. Left wing, Facundo Buonanotte, Brighton and Hove Albion. Lastly, but by no means least, Facundo Buonanotte completes the stacked 11. Prior to his move to the Premier League, very few would have heard of his name. However, the Argentinian has since gone on to become a regular starter at Brighton and has established himself as one of the best young teenagers in the Premier League. He has been a real breath of fresh air since joining the Seagulls last year from Rosario Central and can play in a number of positions, including attacking midfield. At 19, Buonanotte has the world at his feet. In March 2023, he received his first call-up for the Argentina senior squad for friendly matches against Panama and Curacao, but didn't feature in any of the 2 games. He made his senior debut in June in a 2-0 win away to Indonesia. This season, the agile winger has featured heavily for De Zerbi's side and has played a key role in the club's Europa League campaign so far. Let us know what you think about the entire thing in the comments section below. Additionally, stay tuned and subscribe to this YouTube channel for the latest news and updates from around the world. We sign out.